Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sal's Gilbert Pizza out here in Gilbert, Arizona. It is another special edition of the JV Sports Show. We've got the Park Buccaneers with us here tonight, Vince. A lot of special guests from the school here this evening with us.
Well, I'm really honored. I'm honored to be here. First of all, we're in this great place here at Sal's Gilbert Pizza. They've been a show partner of ours for going on 6 months now.
Yeah.
They've been very accommodating. A lot of great food. I can just smell the sauce and pizza in the air. And secondly, but a little more importantly, is that there's this sleeping giant right now here in the East Valley called Park University. It's their first year in athletics, and we decided to basically share them with everyone. And they've been around, but we want to share them with our viewers, our listeners, and talk a little bit about them. So we've got some coaches that are going to be joining us here tonight. Really excited about that, courtesy of Preston English, Sports Information Director out at Park. He's been on the job a couple weeks, and we already put him to work.
Yeah.
So we're very appreciative of Preston to kind of coordinate this and
Indeed.
get everything going. So should be a lot of fun. James, talk a little bit about some of the guests that we have.
We've got
tonight.
the baseball coach coming on ahead, men's baseball coach Kelly Stinnett joining us.
Yeah.
The new beach volleyball coach Carlos Flies.
Yeah.
Who else we got for him, Vince?
Brandon Gordon, men's and women's golf. We've got Karen Gadberry, assistant athletic director and softball coach. We've got Ben Sanchez, soccer coach, who's got a big signing coming up next week. Men's basketball coach Gordon Stubblefield. So it's going to be packed tonight.
A
Packed.
jam-packed show,
Yeah,
Vince. We better get
jam-packed.
to it, huh?
We will.
We'll step aside here and take a short break on the JV Sports Show. We'll come back and get some of these guests on with us and talk some Park University Buccaneers. Right after this, thank you for joining us here on the JV Sports Show, and we'll be right back.
At Great American Title, your peace of mind is our highest priority. A real estate transaction can be a complicated and overwhelming process. Let us simplify it for you. With our comprehensive list of escrow and title services, we can facilitate any transaction. With branches across the valley and more on the way, Great American Title is big enough to know and small enough to care. Contact Tricia Shipley at 623-760-5866 or visit their website at azgat.com. Great American Title, proud partners of the JV Sports Show.
Your man cave is a lie. It's not a masculine refuge, it's a basement in your wife's house. Caves don't have frilly craft store signs. Yell about it. In your man cave, no one can hear you scream. Wake up! Head upstairs and get to B-dubs, where the kegerators are just called taps, the wall color is TVs, and the wings taste like freedom. Also, your friends actually like coming here. Buffalo Wild Wings. Roar!
Welcome back to the JV Sports Show, Coaches Show out at Sal's Gilbert Pizza. We're live tonight here on a Thursday night, and obviously the episode will be archived, so you can go back and enjoy it as many times as you want.
Yes,
but we're joined
we
tonight.
encourage that.
We are featuring the coaches of Park University Gilbert, and with us, starting off with, is beach volleyball coach Carlos Fliss. Carlos, thank you for joining us. How are you, sir?
Thank you. I'm very well, thanks.
All right. Well, welcome to the JV Sports Show. We're
Thanks for having
so
me.
happy to talk to you. Reading up a little bit on your bio, you should actually be interviewing us. You've been a broadcaster yourself.
Many moons ago, but yeah, about 22 years in broadcast journalism.
Wow. And so beach volleyball, how did this start?
I loved playing volleyball when I was a kid. I loved coaching. I loved teaching. My family, they're all professors, so that's kind of in my blood.
Sure.
And so when I got out to Mesquite High School, we had the opportunity to build a brand new beach facility, and we did. It's one of the best in the state of Arizona, and you just can't match the vibe. You know, you have a lot of sports, a lot of good, but, you know, beach volleyball is just a real different vibe.
State of Arizona, not only, obviously at the level, it's growing.
Country that 60 high schools, and so we were one of them. But really cool.
Outstanding.
Now, let's go back to your undergraduate work. So you attended Arizona State University.
I did.
How does one obtain a degree in chocolate?
No. My chocolate. I did have. So afterwards in my career, I was asked to do a film on how to make chocolate.
Oh.
And I was hired by M&M Mars.
Okay.
The chocolate company. They told me, I'm going to send you to Brazil, and you're going to go down. You're going to go cocoa plantations, all that.
Sure.
But before you can do it and write the script, you need to go to chocolate school so that you know how chocolate is made. So I attended chocolate school, and I'm a graduate of the M&M Mars chocolate school.
So more of a certificate than a degree, right, Coach? Yeah.
Okay. A vocational certificate.
You're well versed.
It included a trip to Brazil.
Hey,
so
there
I
you
can't
go.
argue.
Hopefully a whole bunch
Wonderful.
of free samples to go with it.
Nice. So talk about some of the kids that you have on the roster.
I have a lot of youngsters as a first-year program always has. And so I would say that I have about a third of my team is mainly beach. They're focused on beach volleyball. I have a third of my team that's kind of doing a little bit both indoor and beach. And then I have a third of my team who's mainly indoor players, but they're trying to learn. They're trying to see if they like it, see how they fit into the whole beach world. So it'll be a good combination. And as we build our program, little by little, it'll be more beach-exclusive players. But we have some really, really talented players, and I think that even though it's our first year, we're going to do some damage out there.
Do most of the players that play on the hardwood, do they want to try out the beach scene? How is the conversion over from inside to outside, and are they usually willing, like, hey, I want to try that? Or
at first, the conversion is very difficult.
Okay.
Because instead of hopping and getting hops and hang time in the air, you're stepping in sand that's 18 inches deep.
Wow.
You can't quite jump as high when you do that. You can't quite move as fast when you do
Sure.
that. So that's a big adjustment. They can try to take their athleticism, and it always doesn't translate. And then also, it's not so much about hitting the ball really hard and trying to get those kills. It's more about shot placement and where am I going to go with that shot.
A little more strategic, maybe.
It's strategic, and then we're asking girls who in indoor often don't have to pass or play defense because they're front row players. Well, in beach, you got to do everything. You got to pass, you got to set, you got to hit, you got to defend, you got to block. So everyone does everything. So after a while, I think they really get a love for it because they're touching every other ball.
Okay.
And indoor, sometimes you'll go rally after rally and you don't get to touch the ball. But in beach, you're touching the ball every single rally.
Maybe helps them become a little bit more of a well-rounded player.
Absolutely. So I have probably a handful of girls who are coming out and who are enjoying it, but they're doing it mainly because they want to get better for the indoor.
That's a great idea.
And I got no problem with that.
Definitely.
Same number of players on the court?
Well, it's two.
Oh, it's two. Okay.
It's pairs, and then you take your 5 best pairs and play against the other school's 5 best pairs.
Okay.
Similar as tennis, for example.
Okay.
Our ones team will play their ones team. Our twos will play their twos. But it's just 2 players on the court.
What's season? So from the first match to the regular season finale, what months are we talking here?
We'll be playing. Our first match is going to be coming up on Valentine's Day on February 14th.
Okay.
And then we'll be wrapping it up probably at the end of April. So it's not a long season. It's about 2.5 months.
Does it get hot out there? The sand? I just think of the sand. I walking on the beach. It's
it gets hot, but it'll start getting hot right about when we're wrapping up our season. So Mesquite Beach is a really nice facility. We got hoses. We can water down the sand and cool it off and all that. So we're good.
You guys get in and out before that real heat sets in
Yes.
in late April and early May. You guys kick it off, as you said, on Valentine's. It looks like you have a double header.
Yep.
Facing off against South Mountain Community College, the Cougars out there, and the Arizona Christian Firestorm.
Yep.
What do you know about those two squads?
Absolutely nothing. And that's part of the fun that I don't know how we're going to do because I don't know what the other schools have to offer.
And vice versa, right?
Yeah, and vice versa. I know from the local scene. I know that we're going to be competitive. I know that we're going to be good. I fully plan on winning. I do. This is not about, hey, it's your first year, you just want to get out there and compete. I fully plan on winning.
Excellent.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us. We definitely need to have you on for a segment on our Saturday morning radio show on AM 1060, the JV Sports Show. So we got to have you on for that. We got to get out and cover some volleyball as well, James.
Indeed. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Some beach volleyball.
That'd be fun. And the season might be just right to do that, Vince. So maybe we can come out there and get a game or so.
We might even give you the aux cord for the boombox.
Hey, there we go.
Perfect. All right.
How about that, huh?
Okay.
Our producer will love that.
Well, Carlos Fliss, thank you very much for joining us. Beach volleyball, it's the rage. It's starting up here at Park. It's going to be a lot of fun. First match is Arizona
for joining us. We appreciate this.
Pizza. Staff serves you. Sal's Gilbert Pizza, located on the southwest corner of Gilbert Road and Warner in Gilbert. Open from 10:30 till 9 Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Closed Monday. GilbertPizzaAZ.com. Sal's Gilbert Pizza, proud partner of the JV Sports Show.
At Great American Title, your peace of mind is our highest priority. A real estate transaction could be a complicated and overwhelming process. Let us simplify it for you. With our comprehensive list of escrow and title services, we can facilitate any transaction. With branches across the valley and more on the way, Great American Title is big enough to know and small enough to care. Contact Tricia Shipley at 623-760-5866 or visit their website at azgat.com. Great American Title, proud partners of the JV Sports Show.
Long Realty is the go-to for all your real estate needs. Local buyer looking in the West Valley? Call our trusted partners at Long. Out-of-state friends looking for a home in the beautiful Valley of the Sun? Call Long. Selling? Call Long, and they'll make your home long gone. Call 623-584-5384 and mention the JV Sports Show to get a free market analysis. Long Realty, located in beautiful Surprise, Arizona on Grand Avenue.
We have the Park University Buccaneers, and we're pleased now to be joined by Coach Brandon Gordon, the men's golf coach. How are you, Coach?
Good, thank you for having me, guys.
Well, we appreciate you coming out.
Well, men's and women's golf coach. So
okay.
Dual threat.
Dual threat.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, Coach,
There you go.
you originally from the Midwest, but you essentially you grew up out here, and right?
Yeah, so I moved out here when I was 10. So I'm
Okay.
raised out here. Went to high school at Desert Ridge in the East Valley.
Yeah.
Then Chandler Gilbert, then Adams State in Colorado after that.
Nice. Okay. And so, and you played golf through high school into college.
Yep, all 4 years in high school, and then in college as well.
Okay.
And then tried to play professionally a little bit after that.
Yeah. Right before you were at Park, where were you?
So I actually owned my own club fitting company.
Nice.
Okay.
So I was doing that, fitting golf clubs, selling golf clubs.
Okay. And they started the program, and all of you threw your hat in the ring, and I mean, what was
Pretty much, yeah. I was pretty excited. I came across it. Was like, man, I'd love to coach. Sounds like a lot of fun. So, yeah, threw my hat in the ring and got the phone call and then got offered the job, and I was like, perfect.
Wow.
Right next to my house, something I enjoy doing. Kind of help mentor the college kids, not only on the golf course, but also off the golf course.
Have you been through a season yet?
No, so I accepted the job just before Christmas.
Oh, boy.
So I'm still a little green behind the ears, like they say. So
Yeah.
we're figuring this out as we go, guys.
Well, that's all right, though. What do you? What do you think so far? I mean, what are the challenges that? What are the biggest challenges that you've seen so far coming in as a first-time coach into a big-time program? Let's face it, this is a college-level program.
It is. The biggest thing I would see is getting the kids to understand that mistakes are okay. I have a very young team. I have all freshmen. They're going to make mistakes.
Sure.
I'm okay with that. Let's learn from our mistakes.
Okay.
Let's not make the same mistake twice. So getting them to understand that and not that they want to disappoint me. I'm not disappointed. You're going to make the mistake. That's okay.
And
Let's
how's
learn
that
from
going
it.
so far?
Really good. In our last event, we had a great first 2 days. I'm really impressed with the kids. I think they were a little mentally tired and worn out the third day because the scores got a little high third day.
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah, but first 2 days I was very impressed. Our medalist, Ryan Lords, it was his first college event ever. He shot 77 in his first college event ever.
Wow.
That's phenomenal.
That's great.
Okay, so now there's a healthy balance between obviously developing your team and getting out there recruiting. Have you been out there? Have you been, starting to kind of see what's going on in the high schools? You have an advantage, a clear advantage, because you grew up out here in the East Valley. It just happens to be not far, a few minutes from Desert Ridge. But what are you doing on the recruiting side?
Yeah, so I've actually pretty blessed. I have a lot of connections in the golf industry in the Valley. So I've got a few guys who run junior golf academies. Going on a little recruiting trip over down to Trilogy at Power Ranch to go see Elite Golf Schools has a Ryder Cup between their Arizona location and their Colorado location.
Wow.
So we'll go see some kids there. We just signed Sophie from Canada, so she's going to be joining our girls team in the fall,
Okay.
which is a big signing for us.
Sure.
And just get the program running. I do want to use the JUCOs here in the Valley because they have very good golf programs, and with a young team, I do want some older classmen to be able to lean on them as leadership when I'm not there.
When is your first forgive me, do they refer to it as a match, a meet? What?
I would say match or event.
Okay, event.
But yeah, so we just had ours on the 27th and 28th over at Wigwam Gold in the West Valley.
Okay, and what is considered your home course then?
Our home course right now, we're splitting time. Right now we're at Superstition Springs Golf Club.
Got it.
Which isn't far from here.
Sure.
Okay.
And then next fall, we're going to be over at Seville Golf and Country Club down in Queen Creek.
Okay. Oh, all right. And then in terms of travel, do you have things mapped out? Are you going to be traveling out of state? Are there invitationals that, through your connections that you set up, or how is that?
Yeah, so the rest of this season we have Arizona Christians event, which is February 10th and 11th.
Okay.
After that, we go up to Prescott to play an Embry-Riddles event, which
Okay.
is during spring break. So we'll go up there for about 3-4 days.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Get out of the hot weather because
Sure.
it's getting hot then.
Yeah.
And then end of March, we're actually taking a big trip over to Santa Barbara, California.
Nice.
So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's an NAIA schedule, playing NAIA teams.
Yep.
Is it going to be kind of a mix? How is that?
No, so we're playing a lot of Golden State Athletic Conference teams and CalPAC teams.
Okay.
So we're trying to keep it pretty competitive. I know in the fall they played a couple events where there were South Mountain Community College and Mesa Community College as well. But golf's a little different than some sports because you might have a few community colleges that play at much higher levels.
Sure.
So that's not uncommon to see.
What would you say to any student athletes that might be watching tonight that have maybe heard a little bit about Park University and now they're hearing a little bit more about the golf program from you, and maybe they want to come out and give it a shot?
Yeah, I would say definitely reach out. We can play golf year-round. We get to play some really nice golf courses, and you're going to have a lot of fun. Campus is right in downtown Gilbert. There's a lot of fun to have there.
Besides, try not to be too objective here, but besides Park University, who's the team to beat in NAIA even in the GSAC?
I would say so far. I mean, I've seen one event. I know Ottawa won that event. They have a pretty strong golf program.
Okay.
And a large golf program. I believe they have 20-plus men on their roster.
Wow.
So that's something we aspire to.
There you
We
go.
won't have to worry about that until we get to nationals. So
Got it. Okay.
Very good.
Awesome. Well, Coach, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck to you. And anybody that wants to check out Coach Gordon and his golf program, just go on the Park University website, and you've got a home match coming up here real soon.
yeah, next Monday and Tuesday, the 10th and 11th.
And what time is that match going to be?
We're going to be 8 a.m. shotguns.
Okay.
The men will play 36 holes on Monday, 18 holes on Tuesday, and that's going to be over at Moon Valley Golf Club.
At Moon
Okay.
Valley Golf Club. Okay.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Coach Brandon Gordon. What's up,
Thank
Coach?
you. When are we going to tee it?
We need to, don't we?
I think so, right?
I agree.
Yeah,
that was in the
Vince, what do you
contract,
say?
right?
Yeah, are they? Are you going to provide like a golf cart, or do we going to have to walk the course?
Oh, you guys are walking, definitely.
I need to walk.
think I'll make it 2 holes maybe.
I need to
so
walk,
I
Vince.
need some sustenance. So you gotta feed me anyway.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate you coming on with us. Stay tuned.
In the East Valley. My favorites are the lasagna pizza and grandma pizza topped with meatballs and olives. Till 3. You can't go wrong with anything that Sal on the 9 Sunday through day.
Our title services, we can facilitate any transaction. With branches across the valley and more on the way, Great American Title is big. 760-5866 or visit their website at azgat.com. Great American Title, proud partners of the JV Sports Show.
Long Realty is the go-to for all your real estate needs. Local buyer looking in the West Valley? Call our trusted partners at Long. Out-of-state friends looking for a home in the beautiful Valley of the Sun? Call Long. Selling? Call Long. And they'll 844-5384 and mention the JV.
Special edition coach featuring the coaches of Park University out here in Gilbert. And we've got with us none other than head baseball coach.
Doing great. How you guys doing?
Oh, awesome.
Doing
Coach,
good.
You know, Coach is I'd like to call him a friend. He probably he doesn't remember my name, but I met you when you were at the other school about 2 years ago during a game, pregame. You were playing out at Surprise out at Ottawa, and so we had a chance to chat briefly. And little did I know that celebrity. So Coach Stinnett is a back, spent a few years.
Don't.
You attended junior college in Oklahoma. And that was a few years back. How has that affected your coaching style, maybe your recruiting style, and the kind of kids you're looking for?
Games ever of any college coach. And
Yeah.
It's like 1,800 plus, and you just got inducted into the College Hall of Fame this last year.
Coach, I'm going to pick you up here. That's okay.
There we
Go ahead.
Perfect.
All right.
He got inducted into the Coaches Hall of Fame this last year in Shreveport, Louisiana. I wasn't able to make it, but that's the mindset we come from. We played a lot of games back in the day. I mean,
yeah.
You know, my freshman year we were 79-23, and then my sophomore year 89-5, and that's a lot of baseball. And that's I get that mindset from there. We work out, we do everything. We play baseball every day, and that's kind of my background, and I think that's why I'm successful. And to university.
You guys started coach. But how are things progressing so far?
Well, I'm pleasantly surprised about how we compare it to other teams. Physically, I wouldn't take another guy a different position than what I field on the field, and we're too deep. On the mound, it's going to be a little bit different story. We're a little thin, and arms well. You're a new pro. It's going to be very competitive. Help build that program, their top 25 program, NEI. We had them beat 3-1 with one strike, and we just could not quite finish it off. And that's the mentality we're trying to instill in these guys is we got to finish that game. You know, we had a chance to be a top 25 team right out the gate, and we let it slip away. So it's
small losses like that add up over a season, just one here and then one a month later and one a month later, and then at the end of the season, man, we missed it by that much, and look at it.
No,
right?
Exactly. And that's, I'll go back to my second year Benedictine. We win 40 games and we don't make the playoffs. And you can look back at, well, it's a game here, a game there. Do you win 41? Do you win 42 to get to the postseason? And that's how small it is, especially for a new program. I mean, they don't, who are these guys?
Right.
So they're going to overlook us, just because we're new. So, here I want to make a statement. Let's go out. We're independent this year. We'll be NAI next year. Still in an approval process, but
sure,
we're more confident we're going to get there. And then going out the next year, making a statement, and then we're postseason eligible the third year.
Okay.
Coach, so you talked about playing a lot of baseball as a kid, as a young man, and now you're recruiting kids to do the same thing. And in an age of technology where kids are doing this all day, behind devices, and how are you, with such a small margin of error, you can look at stats all day, but how are you finding that work? What do you?
I'm gonna play. I 2 or 3 zone, beautiful weather play. So it's a matter of, do you want me to bring these kids in, or are you going to do the job and get it done? Kids want to play college baseball, and they want to experience that college baseball atmosphere. And we actually have a JV program. We have a varsity and JV program. We actually played Ottawa yesterday.
Okay.
Over in Surprise. We didn't do very well, but you know, it's obviously we got younger guys. We got not quite as physical guys.
Right.
You know, give them guys a chance to play college baseball that probably would never got a chance to play. But we got after it yesterday. We lost 5-3. We were competitive, and you know, we're going to play 20-something, almost 30 JV games on top of our 55-game varsity schedule. So, I play a lot of baseball, and we have a 70-plus man roster. Wow. Guys that are eligible, we mix them in and get them going.
Well, that's the best way for the team to get better, right, Coach? Is just go out and play and get used to playing together and gelling and kind of reading each other and the nonverbal signals and body language and all that stuff. You guys get cranking again tomorrow out at Tempe Diablo Stadium against La Sierra. Talk about that matchup a little bit.
Well, La Sierra, they've struggled so far, but they've competitive. Done by sundown, and then we're going to play Saturday night again at 7 o'clock. Hopefully, we can go out and sweep them and keep their losing streak intact.
There you go.
Yeah, they're 0-4, so hoping they leave here 0-7, and we can get on the plus side.
There you go.
I'm blown away. I'm feeling the intensity out of this guy, James. I'm ready.
I know,
Coach,
I'm ready to go out
I'm ready.
and shack some fly balls.
I might have some eligibility left, Coach. So any place you got for me, I'm there. So, Coach Kelly Stinnett, Park University Baseball. Coach, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck against La Sierra as well as the rest of the season.
Great.
Yeah, we appreciate you joining us, Coach. We'll catch up with you again in the spring and have you on the radio and talk about the progression of the season.
Very nice. Thanks for the pub, guys. We appreciate it.
We appreciate you. Thanks again for tuning in here to the JV Sports Show. We'll come right back with some more Park University Buccaneers. We're live from Sal's Gilbert Pizza in Gilbert right back after this.
Sal's is synonymous with the best New York-style pizza hands down in the East Valley. My favorites are the lasagna pizza and grandma pizza topped with meatballs and olives. With family dinner specials every day of the year and lunch specials till 3, you can't go wrong with anything that Sal and his friendly staff serves you. Sal's Gilbert Pizza, located on the southwest corner of Gilbert Road and Warner in Gilbert. Open from 10:30 till 9 Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Closed Monday. GilbertPizzaAZ.com. Sal's Gilbert Pizza, proud partner of the JV Sports Show.
At Great American Title, your peace of mind is our highest priority. A real estate transaction can be a complicated and overwhelming process. Let us simplify it for you. With our comprehensive list of escrow and title services, we can facilitate any transaction. With branches across the valley and more on the way, Great American Title is big enough to know and small enough to care. Contact Tricia Shipley at 623-760-5866 or visit their website at azgat.com. Great American Title, proud partners of the JV Sports Show.
Welcome back to the JV Sports Show, special edition coach show out here at Sal's Gilbert Pizza in Gilbert, off southwest corner at Gilbert and Warner. Beautiful venue, inside, outside, a lot of great food here, obviously. Joined by Park University Assistant Athletic Director and women's softball coach Karen Gadberry. Karen, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Coach. So you guys, you had a game tonight, so you guys are already in the basically full bore into the season. Talk a little bit about how things are going so far. How obviously you didn't fare so well tonight on the West Valley, but overall, what you think of your team and how that's going.
So, we played Ottawa in game 1 today, and then we played College of Idaho, who's ranked 19th in the country. Wow. So we play them again tomorrow. But, to walk out today and play against somebody who we're going to compete against consistently in Ottawa, we did compete well. We had a couple of blunder innings, that we made a couple of defensive mistakes that cost us a few runs and stuff. But, we put a couple of runs up on the board, and, we hung for all 7 innings. So it wasn't like a situation where they, completely, blew us out of the stadium or anything. And College of Idaho, they came out on fire, and a team that starts ranked 19th in the country, they are going to have that mentality. You can tell that they're a team that's going to be inching towards the top 10, and we faced their number one pitcher, and to put up 5 runs, against the number one pitcher on their team, there's disappointment in the fact that we didn't win the game, but also I have to look at it in the history of the program. We've played 2 games.
2 games.
Yes. And so we have, 22 kids that came from all over the United States here to come play, because my center fielders as far as New York, and, I have players from Washington State and Arizona and Texas and Florida. And so, we're trying to put these players all together on one field and then say, go out there and be successful right away. So, we can pitch a little bit, and, it's all going to come together. So I'm not stressing about it.
You mentioned that you guys have played 2 games so far. How much off-season work did you get in before the season started, really to kind of help this team start to gel?
So we played a fall season, and, one of the things about when we played in the fall, we played against 3 of the junior colleges here. We played South Mountain, we also played Gateway, and then we played Chandler Gilbert. Mm-hmm. And one of the things about when we finished up playing against Chandler Gilbert, Chandler Gilbert finished in the top 3 in the Maricopa system here in the state of Arizona. And the Maricopa system for softball for junior college is really,
yes,
really
it
a
is.
good system.
Well, Phoenix.
So, yes. Between Phoenix College and then also Arizona Western and Eastern Arizona, which I have an Arizona Western player on my team. And then I have 2 of Chandler Gilbert's players from last season. But, even their number one pitcher is getting looked at from Division I schools, and we touched her up for 4 runs during the fall. And, we're constantly competing against high-level softball here. This is one of the hottest areas of softball in the country. And so, we got and played some games. We reported back in, and we to the trying sure
Sure. You seem like the coach that would be willing to want to play those big-time schools and have those big-time matchups right away to kind of get a temperature gauge on your team and kind of, hey, where are we at? Where do we fit in all of this? Am I right?
Yeah, I think when the rankings came out, I think we're playing something like 9 ranked games or something, 8 ranked teams, and 8 ranked games. So, your first year out, right? Like, you're already right now, that's the current ranking. So, we could be, by the time that the season's over with, we could have played many more teams that are ranked in the top 25 by the time this is said and done. So, I'm not going to put our season is not built on just one day. It's over the course of time. So, we still have a lot of games left to play.
Coach, let's talk about the other hat that you wear. Now, obviously, you work in administration, and you're working with a first-year athletic director who also happens to be the women's basketball coach. Mm-hmm. So you guys are pretty busy.
Yeah.
You got 7 men's sports, 8 women's sports right now. How do you manage it, and how is the configuration of this department and the development?
I think that my be one of his weakness, and we both trust each other, and which is really awesome that I'm very fortunate at the fact that Jeff does trust me enough to go out and do different things so I can take things off of his plate and relieve some of the different things. This is actually my 14th year in collegiate softball and in athletics.
Wow.
So at my previous institution, I was the assistant athletic director. I was the SWA, and I even served as the interim AD myself. So it's not anything really new. So we're just out, making everything happen.
Okay. Nice. All right. Well, Karen Gadberry, Coach Gadberry, thanks so much for joining us, Assistant Athletic Director, Park University, as well as women's softball coach. Next game is when?
So we play tomorrow.
Okay.
We play at 3 and 5. We open with College of Idaho tomorrow, and then we play at Ottawa.
At Ottawa again.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Yep, so tomorrow.
Coach?
Willow Canyon. Thanks so much for joining us, Coach. We really appreciate it.
Appreciate you having me.
And appreciate all you do for the Park University Buccaneers. As Vince mentioned, you guys must just be meeting each other coming and going over there, so I can only imagine how you do it. But thanks a lot for joining us, and appreciate you carving out the time for this evening. Stay tuned here on the JV Sports Show. We'll come right back with more Park University after this from Sal's Gilbert Pizza.
Sal's is synonymous with the best New York-style pizza hands down in the East Valley. My favorites are the lasagna pizza and grandma pizza topped with meatballs and olives. With family dinner specials every day of the year and lunch specials till 3, you can't go wrong with anything that Sal and his friendly staff serves you. Sal's Gilbert Pizza, located on the southwest corner of Gilbert Road and Warner in Gilbert. Open from 10:30 till 9 Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Closed Monday. GilbertPizzaAZ.com. Sal's Gilbert Pizza, proud partner of the JV Sports Show.
At Great American Title, your peace of mind is our highest priority. A real estate transaction could be a complicated across enough to care. Contact Tricia Shipley at 623-760-5866 or visit their website at azgat.com. Great American Title, proud partners of the JV Sports Show.
Welcome back to the JV Sports Show, special edition coaches show out at Sal's Gilbert Pizza. We are joined by Sports Information Director from Park University, Preston English. Preston, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for everything you did to help coordinate this. I know with all these coaches being so busy, you put all this together.
You're the glue, man.
I just try and do what I can.
And you're new to the job.
Yep. This is starting week 4 right now.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Yeah, originally from Pittsburgh, but I've been out here since I went to Arizona State.
Nice.
Yeah, I worked in sports information in the athletic department there, and then I went and worked in the athletic department at the University of Colorado for a minute as well.
Wow. So you worked with Mark Brand, Doug Tamero, all those guys. I was a GA 20 years ago.
Doug and I were roommates when he first came out here.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
He owes me money. I want you to talk to Doug.
I knew that was coming.
And I need him to return my emails because we're talking about setting up a remote out at Pat's Run, and he hasn't responded back. So Doug owes me money.
Well, I'll text him and see what I can do for you. But Doug's from Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh area too. Yeah. So we bond. We text about the Steelers and
I see every other tweet from him has something a Pittsburgh reference.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
That's just how we roll.
Yes, I guess so. Who's here with us over here? Guys, come over here.
Come on over here.
Come on around the back over here. Around the side.
These are my kids.
Wow, and you dragged them. He got you to come to this? What did he promise you guys? Pizza. Okay.
Pizza.
All right.
That's right.
All right. Well, of course.
Pizza does the trick.
Vince. So left to right, who do we have?
This is Olivia. Jade, Samuel, and Mario.
Oh my God, these guys look like they're all the same age.
They are.
Are you guys quads?
Yes, they are.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Wow, quadruplets.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man, see, I have twins and I'm overwhelmed, and mine are 14. So wow, quadruplet. We got to take up a collection or something for these guys here. We'll take them through the restaurant. Oh my gosh, what? Do you guys all get along?
No.
Yeah. See, now the truth comes out.
The girls are as thick as thieves.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm more the video production person. I'm actually taking a class at Red Mountain High. For video production.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So maybe you guys, you can start working for them down the line.
Yeah. See, that's what we need. We got an instant crew here.
Take
that
my
is
color
so
job
awesome.
out of Red Mountain.
Wow, this is great. So thank you again, Preston. It's been great for us. You made it so easy for. You gave us these cool shirts, even though it's a medium, little tight.
I promise you, I'll get you one.
It's form-fitting, Vince.
Oh no, that's fine.
Form-fitting, Vince.
Thank you. Wow.
East Sal's Gilbert Pizza, located on the southwest corner of Gilbert Road and Warner in Gilbert. Open from 10:30 till 9 Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Closed Monday. GilbertPizzaAZ.com. Sal's Gilbert Pizza, proud partner of the JV Sports Show.
At Great American Title, your peace of mind is our highest priority. A real estate transaction can be a complicated and overwhelming process. Let us simplify it for you. With our comprehensive list of escrow and title services, we can facilitate any transaction. With branches across the valley and more on the way, Great American Title is big enough to know and small enough to care. Contact Tricia Shipley at 623-760-5866 or visit their website at azgat.com. Great American Title, proud partners of the JV Sports Show.
Your man cave is a lie. It's not a masculine refuge. It's a basement in your wife's house. Caves don't have frilly craft store signs. Yell about it. In your man cave, no one can hear you scream. Wake up! Head upstairs and get to B-dubs, where the kegerators are just called taps. The wall color is TVs, and the wings taste like freedom. Also, your friends actually like coming here. Buffalo Wild Wings. Roar!
Long Realty is the go-to for all your real estate needs. Local buyer looking in the West Valley? Call our trusted partners at Long. Out-of-state friends looking for a home in the beautiful Valley of the Sun? Call Long. Selling? Call Long, and they'll make your home long gone. Call 623-584-5384 and mention the JV Sports Show to get a free market analysis. Long Realty, located in beautiful Surprise, Arizona on Grand Avenue.
Welcome back to the JV Sports Show, special edition coaches show out here at Sal's Gilbert Pizza. We're out on the patio. It's amazing out here. And we're joined by an old friend. We dragged her out here, Samantha, the manager.
Literally.
Sam, thank you so much. Number one, two things. Number one, thank you for joining us outside and on air, live. And number two, thanks for allowing us to come in. I know Sal was inside spot and everything.
That's what
So we do have a great Super Bowl special going on. It's two 16-inch cheese pizzas with 24 wings and 24 garlic knots for $54.54 in honor of Super Bowl 54.
All right. How about that, huh?
Awesome. That's a screaming deal. So
that is.
Do you guys deliver?
We don't personally deliver.
You don't. Okay, but that's all right. It's takeout.
But they can do Grubhub or something like that, I bet, Vince.
Yeah, and or they can just come in and enjoy the game with all these TV screens in here, and you got a full bar, and you could sit anywhere in this place and not have a bad seat in the house. So it's going to be a great weekend. So excited for not only for the matchup this weekend, but do you have a pick, personal pick? Niners or Chiefs?
Niners.
Yeah, there we go. All right. 49ers fan. You know Joe Montana retired, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I wasn't a Niners fan then. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Sam, thank you so much for joining us. Thanks again for supporting the JV Sports Show.
Yes,
thanks for this partnership. It's been awesome. We're looking forward to continuing this for a long time to come. And come on out to Sal's Gilbert Pizza, open every day except Monday.
That's
yes.
Right.
Mondays. And they're right here, southwest corner, set back a little bit from the corner, but southwest corner of Gilbert and Warner in Gilbert. Beautiful place, great place. My sister-in-law Cindy's here. A bunch of other friends have shown up tonight, the coaches and staff. All you Park University students, this is the place to be. You guys are right down the street. Come out, and there's a lot going on here at Sal's Gilbert Pizza.
Yeah, we appreciate their support very much, and it's been another great edition of the JV Sports Show, Park University Buccaneers.
Yes.
And we'll be back here next month, Vince, for another show.
Another show back here next month.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it, and as always, we appreciate your support. Have a great week. Enjoy the Super Bowl, and we'll talk to you again very soon.
Go JV.
We're out.